ก็มีบางคนโทรมาบอกว่าเกิดการปฏิวัติแล้วเราก็แทบไม่เชื่อหูแล้ว
Protests against the military coup in Thailand have multiplied and appear to have plenty of steam rising.
ประกาศคณะรักษาความสงบแห่งชาติฉบับที่
Today, the 22nd of May, marks the anniversary of the 2014 military coup d'etat that ousted the Pheu Thai government and brought General Prayut Chan-o-cha to power. You know, the guy that brought you hits like and
Come on สวัสดี Thailand 4.0 1, 2, 3, let's go
Since the 1932 revolution, there have been about 20 military coup attempts in Thailand. Not all were successful. This latest coup, however, was a success. For over 5 years, Thailand was under the military rule of the National Council for Peace and Order, or NCPO, known as Kosasha in Thai. These are the events that led to the seizure of power.
5 years after her brother was removed from office in a coup, Yingluck Shinawatra led her party to a comfortable win in Thailand's general election.
On the 3rd of July 2011, the Pheu Thai party won the national election, and Yingluck Shinawatra, the sister of the controversial ex-PM Thaksin Shinawatra, became prime minister.
I think the criteria that Thai people select first will part of myself, and second is a Pheu Thai policy, and the third is all the management team.
In October 2013, the government proposed a blanket amnesty bill for all those involved in Thai political conflicts, from politicians to protesters. Critics say the amnesty bill was an attempt to whitewash Thaksin's corruption convictions and pave the way for his return. The main opposition, the Democrat Party, organized a 3-day nationwide strike against the bill. On November 11th, the Senate rejected the bill. On November 29th, Suphaphan resigned from the Democrat Party and set up the People's Democratic Reform Committee, or PDRC. The committee's goal was to select a royalist council to eradicate Thailand of the Thaksin regime. In December, Prime Minister Yingluck dissolved the parliament. An election was scheduled for the 2nd of February 2014. From late 2013 to the May 2014 coup, there were clashes between the PDRC and the pro-government red shirts United Front for Democracy Against Dictatorship, or UDD. As well, there were numerous clashes between the PDRC and security forces. All sides suffered deaths and casualties. The PDRC also occupied the Ratchapasong commercial district and made it their main headquarters to launch protests across Bangkok. On election day, on the 2nd of February 2014, the PDRC marched on election stations in Bangkok, preventing voters from casting their ballots. Chaos erupted all over the capital, and the election was cancelled. On March 7th, the Constitutional Court voted unanimously to remove Yingluck and 9 other senior ministers from office. Minister of Commerce Niwat Thamrong Bunsongpaisan became caretaker prime minister.
To maintain peace and order and bring back peace into all groups and all sides as soon as possible, I used Law Section 2 and 4 and Martial Law 2457 to announce martial law all over Thailand.
On May 20th, Army Chief General Prayut Chan-o-cha ordered troops to seize control of all television stations and declared martial law. He ordered both the PDRC and the UDD protesters to stand down. On May 21st, Prayut summoned leaders of the rival groups, including government cabinet members and opposition leaders, to negotiate. On May 22nd, after morning negotiations stalled, Prayut ordered the detention of all negotiators and seized power from the government. The next election would not occur until almost 5 years later, on March 24th, 2019, where Prayut was elected prime minister under a constitution that allows 250 senators, handpicked by the military junta, to vote for the prime minister. From Bangkok, this is Teirra Kamolvattanavith reporting for Thisrupt.